Hello, welcome to Bob's Dungeon. My name's Bob, I'll be your host. And as you can see, we're out and about again. And this time, I'm in the Fairview Cemetery in Brownstown, Indiana. And it's kind of a large cemetery, larger than I expected it to be. And it's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and have a look around and take a look at this place. And this is the Fairview Cemetery. I'm in the back part of it at the moment, and it's pretty big. We'll go up over here and so you can take a look and see just how big this place is. Just over there on the other side of that hill is some housing, normal houses over there, so it's not very secluded. It's just on the edge of Brownstown, and it goes on for a ways. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. And that's the road in. And we'll go back over here towards the back part because it looks like the tombstones back here are a little bit older. I just feel a little bit more drawn to it. I like a lot of the styles in the older head markers than the new ones. But it's a very nice cemetery. It's still in use. People are still being buried here. It's very well maintained and kept up. So that's always nice. And it's also broken up into a couple of sections, smaller sections. This is just the main part of the cemetery. And on the road leading out of the back of the cemetery, back there, you have a family plot. We're going to give them their privacy though, but there's family plot. A little bit beyond that, you have a site for infants and children. Again, we're going to give them privacy. But the wildest part about this is on the road heading out the back of the cemetery. You go through these trees over here, and there's more headstones completely separated from the others, which is kind of weird. I've never figured out what them by themselves back here are for, but there you go. Oh, they have a sign with it. We'll go over and see what the sign is. But anyway, back here beyond the trees on the way out of the cemetery, out the back, you have a group of headstones all to themselves. And I'm not sure why they're by themselves, but they are. And then we'll go back up to the other section of the cemetery. But now we're back here in this older looking part of the cemetery. And it seems to me this older part will be a nice place to use the apps I've been using. I know the apps are kind of BS, but I have a lot of fun with them. So let's go ahead and see if we can pick up anything on those apps. This is the regular GhostTube app, and it supposedly lets you talk to spirits, and I don't know what that is. Picks up electromagnetic signals and stuff. So let's go ahead and try this app out. Is there anybody here that wishes to speak with me? You can say anything you want. Anything you have to say, you can say to me. I'm here to listen to you. Nothing? Huh. It's telling me to come over here. Come over where? I'm standing in the middle of the cemetery. What do you got for me? Do you have anything else to say to me? Why do you want me to come over there? Am I getting hot? Warm? Where do you want me to go? Okay, well, if you got nothing else to say, maybe we'll talk some more tonight. And this is the GhostTube SLS, and supposedly if it picks up spirits or figures, it'll put a wire frame around them. Usually when I use this, the only success I get is in graveyards, and I think it's picking up the tombstones myself, not really any entities, but you never know. Yeah, because those are matching up pretty well with the tombstones. I'd like to see one come out in the middle of nowhere and they dance for me. Isn't that cute? But yeah, it's just picking up tombstones. So we'll go ahead and move on. And this is GhostTube box, and it once again uses electromagnetic stuff to allow the spirits to say a lot more, if you can understand what it's saying. I never can. Let's see if I can pick up anything creepy out here. Is there anybody here that wishes to speak with me? You can tell me anything you want. I'm here to listen to you. Do you have anything to say? Do you like being out here? Oh yeah? Didn't understand that. What do you got to say? Anything? Nothing? Huh. And I've made my way back here to the back of the cemetery, and there's this one grave back here, kind of buried in foliage, hidden by itself. And just behind this fallen tree, there's a cleared area. Looks like it's been freshly mowed and stuff. Don't know what that's about. Might be somebody's yard, so I'm not going to go back there and look. But kind of weird, it being right there besides that that cemetery by this headstone by itself. That just seems kind of weird to me. Anyway, that's awfully strange. I don't see any other headstones hidden on the edge out here. So I guess it's just that one. Wonder why he's by himself. Huh. Something to think about. I'll check that out tonight. And that was the Fairview Cemetery in Brownstown, Indiana during the day. That one tombstone that's out there by itself, I don't know what that's all about. But as you can see, it's got some sections down around the way as you're leaving the cemetery. I probably won't check those out tonight. I might check the one that's right on the road, but the other two I kind of want to leave alone. And we'll check out that one tombstone that's by itself a little more and see if we can come up with something neat on the apps I use, even though they're really BS. But I have fun using them, and that's the important part, right? So we'll come back out here tonight and see just how creepy this place is. And here we are in the main cemetery in Fairview in Brownstown, Indiana. And as you can see, it's very creepy at night. I don't want to shine my light up too much because it's right, there's houses right over there, and I don't want to disturb anybody. But we'll come back here to the back where I saw that grave by itself earlier. See what we can see at night. There is the grave. Beyond there is the clearing. You can't really see it at night, but it's there. So we'll go ahead and look around a little bit and come back here to start using our apps. Now, I don't know of any stories about this cemetery or if anything bad has ever happened here, but cemeteries, especially at night, are always creepy places. So let's go ahead and use our apps and see if we can come up with anything. And this is the regular ghost tube app. We're back here at the back of the cemetery with that lone grave. So we'll go ahead and start here. Is there anybody here that wishes to speak with me? You can say anything you want. Have you been before? Huh. It just asked me if I've been before. Yeah. Getting some electromagnetic reading now. Is there anything else you want to say to me? Because I have been here before. Okay, well, if you've got nothing else to say, I'm going to move on to another part of the graveyard. So, let's move out a little bit. Does anybody have anything to say? Anything at all? Because I'm listening, ready to hear you. I have been here before. I was here earlier today. For asking earlier. Nothing? Alright, then we'll just move along with what we're doing. And finally, the ghost tube box. We'll come back to the back of the cemetery. I'm really interested in this grave. I don't know why, I just feel drawn to it. I've come back again. Do you have anything else to say? You can say whatever you want to me. I'm listening. And nothing. Anybody else out here? Because if not, I'm going to call it a night. I didn't catch that. I didn't catch what you were saying. Could you repeat it, please? You're... Okay. Well, I can tell you, that sufficiently creeps me out. And I think we're going to call it a night. And that was my look at the Fairview Cemetery in Brownstown, Indiana. It's a pretty nice cemetery. Very creepy at night. I rather like that cemetery. I had to cut things short at night, though, because it's about to rain. And I just don't want to get rained on in the cemetery in the dark. Crazy me, huh? Anyway, I know the apps I use are BS, but when I was using the Vox app, I don't know why I just got creeped out. That app never bothers me. I can never even understand what it's saying. And this time, I still didn't understand what it was saying. It just creeped me out. Kind of felt like someone was standing right behind me. And the one grave off by itself in the trees, I don't know what the deal is with that. I kept feeling drawn to it. I don't know why. There's nothing special about it. There's nothing to it. It's just a grave that they overlooked somehow or something. I don't know what its story is. It'd be neat to find out. But anyway, thank you for joining me at a look at this cemetery. And hopefully you'll join me next time where we'll talk about something else. Bye.